The Seventh Tower by Garth Nix. Book 5. Into Battle. Chapter 22. The shield maidens gathered around Milla in a semicircle. Malin stood with them, rather than next to Milla. Even though she didn't want the crone to join her, Milla felt keenly alone. They all waited for her to speak. She ran her gaze along the shield mothers. She had met most of them and knew most of their names, but not much else. Little could be told from their faces or garb. All of them wore light, in-ship furs in the color of the hand they led, and Selski hide armor. Some had polished shell armor plates over the top as well. Most carried swords and spears of Selski or Reskabone, treated with the glowing algae the crones had given them, though there were two who had brought Merwin horn swords. Without their face masks, they were much easier to tell apart. They ranged in age from 5 or 6 circlings older than Milla to the vastly experienced shield mothers, who might have had 30 or 40 circlings leading shield maidens upon the ice. For the latter, this would probably be their last great expedition before they went out alone to wrestle with the wind and test the warmth of the ice against bare skin. Milla found her throat dry and didn't know what to say. They were all staring at her, waiting. She had never imagined that this would be worse than confronting a Merwin or escaping a hug thing in Einir. But she must not show her fear, or do any Rovkir breathing because they would notice it. She must simply speak. "The Chosen have been warned of our attack," she said, talking too quickly. "I think that even now they scurry back from Einir. It was my plan to attack before they knew we were here, but that chance is lost to us now. Now I think we must make these lower levels our own and hold them until sufficient airweed is delivered for our full host to come through the heat waves." The shield mothers nodded. They would not speak until Milla invited them to. "I will show you where we are. Who has a hide and a drawing stick?" Milla asked. Immediately, several rolled-up Reska hides were offered to her, and a variety of writing sticks, from basic charcoal to a thin brush and bottle of thrill ink. Milla spread the hide out and knelt down, sketching quickly with the charcoal. She drew a very basic plan of the area around the assembly, then a rough cross-section of the castle, showing the underfolk levels and the major stairs that she knew. "We will hold the top underfolk level at these stairs and this ramp, and at any others that we may find," she said, pointing to several different points. "Then the Chosen will not be able to get food or have their servants attend to them. Most of the Chosen are soft and will suffer greatly. That will help us when the time comes for the full attack. We must move quickly to have every possible stair and way between Red 1 and Underfolk 7 blocked." A shield mother sliced the air with her palm. "Speak," responded Milla. "What of the Underfolk? Will they resist?" "Perhaps," said Milla, "but it is my wish that they are not harmed unless there is no other way. Some may try to go to work in the Chosen levels, but they must be turned back. We will have some free folk to help explain to them, and others who will guide us." Another shield mother sliced the air, one of the older ones with many scars upon her face and hands. Milla nodded. "This is a straight plan, War Chief, but to make sure I have it in my old head, may I repeat it? We hold all stairs and ramps and ways between us and the Chosen. Kill or capture Chosen or spirit shadows. Be wary of underfolk, but treat them well, and die before retreating." "Yes," said Milla. "We must hold these levels until the arrival of the main host." Another slice through the air. "Yes, perhaps we should speak no more, War Chief, but hurry to find all stairs and ramps, and be ready before the enemy strikes." Milla nodded. "This place shall be our clan ship. Send all messengers here. Beware the shadows, for they are more dangerous than the Chosen, even with their light magic. Now who shall go where? Speak freely." The shield mothers gathered even closer and spoke quickly, sometimes over the top of one another. But it was soon decided which hands would go where, and as each decision was made, the relevant shield mother would turn away and hurry to gather her shield maidens and hunters. Finally, only one shield mother remained, the older one with many scars. Her name was Salson, Milla remembered. "I will stay here with my hand to guard the ship place and the War Chief," said Salson. She glanced at Mullen, and Milla caught a slight nod from the crone. Obviously, this had been decided already. "What did the crone say of our plans?" asked Milla. She had seen Mullen's eyes go cloudy through nearly the whole meeting of the Shield Mothers. "You are war chief," replied Mullen, neatly avoiding an answer. Then she added, "The free folk boy, Crow. He is conscious. You wish to speak with him?" "Yes!" Milla looked across at the pulpit. Sure enough, Crow was sitting up. Ferric was giving him a drink. Gil had left a little earlier, proudly leading a hand of shield maidens. Milla also saw Jarek and Kyr. They were sitting on a ledge beyond the pulpit, playing the knife-hide stone game. Salson saw her look. "Jarek and Kyr are with my hand. The crones asked it of them." Guards, Milla thought. She wondered if they were there to protect her, or to protect Mullen from her. After all, if anything happened to Mullen, then Milla would be free to do as she liked, until the crones sent a replacement. That prompted a thought. "Are more crones coming?" Milla asked. "Not until the battle is won," replied Mullen. "It is not the place of crone to be in battle." "What about you?" asked Milla. Mullen wet her lips and looked troubled. "You know crones must never join any fighting. There was a lot of talk about even sending me here where battle may come anywhere. As for the wounded—" "Wounded live if they are meant to," interrupted Salson with a shrug. "If there are no crones, there are no crones. Warriors fight, and warriors die." "I was speaking, Shield Mother," said Mullen. Salson did not seem repentant. She gave Milla a look that seemed to say, "This is our business, not the crones." "Come and talk to Crow with me," said Milla to Salson. "He knows the castle well, and is a sworn enemy of the Chosen."